It's freezing on the Lottie this morning. Today we're going to have a look at turning the compost bin, having a little tidy up in the pond, tidying around there, getting the leaves out, and first of all we're going to have a brew. Right, before we start emptying this compost bin, what I'm going to do is sort that one out. It's got a few empty compost bags in and a bit of vinyl flooring that I used to cover it over. So I'm going to get that lot removed, get some cardboard in the bottom, and then we'll tackle that. Gloves on. Looks like I've already started filling this compost bin, so I might have to move what's in there to put the cardboard down. I might even just move it to one side, put some cardboard, move it to the other side, put some cardboard. Might be a bit easier. So I'll quickly show you what I've done, because I seem to have edited or deleted off what I did. So I've put 2 layers of cardboard down, moved a bit of the compost that I'd already got in there over the top. Ooh, lots of birds are whistling and chirping today, sounds lovely. So I'm going to finish my coffee, because you could probably hear the kettle going, and we'll crack on moving that lot into there. The joys. Right then, let's crack on and take the front of this compost bin off and see what's happened in there in the last couple of months. Well, just loosen this off. Oh, wrong way. Roads along this screw. I'll get to there. Pop that there. Tough. Save these bits for when we put it back together. Ooh. Let's have a look. Ooh, have a look. Not doing bad. It's off. Take that look. Put them there. And I'll just whack it all in here. Some of this has been in other compost bins when I first started, just small ones, and quickly outgrew them, hence why I built these. But yeah, I'll get it moved over and we'll see what's happening. Suppose you'll want to watch me empty this. Oh, I really wish I brought a fork. Smells nice. So you've got leaves, veggies, grass, add a bed in, cardboard. Needs a good turn. Back in a minute. See what we've done in 10 minutes. I think what I'm going to do before I get any further is I'm going to put the front of the compost bin back on, so it don't fall out, and then I can see where I'm filling up to. So I'll grab this big pallet and get it in place. Ugh. Right. Oh yeah, that'll do. And then I've got a little bit of a piece of wood that I use as a stop to stop it sliding. Nothing fancy, just cram that in so it just don't tip forward at the front. Let's get that in. That sounds like it's on too high to me, but that do. One there just to stop it sliding out. That's it, I've lowered it in place, stops it blowing over, and we can carry on filling. That sun is really bright today, really bright. Right, let's get this last bit here. And let's fill the boot that I'm tied today. See, this is only a few months old actually in this. I've done it it was in a couple of garlic compost bin and one of the blue barrels for a while. Like I said earlier, I quickly ran out of space. I'm covered in mud. It's in my eye, up my nose. So I put it in here. Since it's been in here, it's come on loads. I think this is called mycelium, the white fungi, and I think that's a sign of good health that the compost bin is actually doing what we want it to. So I've just chucked in the greens, thought I'd filmed it, schoolboy error and all that. This is just bits and bobs from home. Keep it in a orange bucket at home under a bench and bring it up once a week, chuck it in. After we've done this, I'm not going to cover it just yet because I want to sort out the pond, get some of the leaves out of there, tidy it up around there a little bit, and then when I've done that, I'll throw it all back in here and I'll show you when I'm covering it. Let's have a little tidy up around here and see what's happening. I don't particularly want to pull any of the plants out around the bed, but the ones hanging in I'm going to take out, and the odd leaf, because I have got a pond net which I might actually go in the shed and get. I just don't want anything dangling in, putting any more rotten vegetation in than absolutely necessary. It is just a wildlife pond. Get some of these bits out. Ooh, these are all off anyway. Stand Jemima back up. Got a bit of algae in here as well. Sort that out in the spring. What the hell is that? Don't know what that was. Looks like some sort of bread or something from the birds. Might have dropped it. Let me see if I've got a little rake and a little pond net. See if I can get anything out of that. Got both pond net and... Oh, that's a bit better. See, my pondweed has gone crazy in this. I only put it in this year, obviously. Oh, last year. What I'll do is, as a rule of thumb, I'm going to leave the pondweed at the side of the pond till next week. So if there's anything in there that wants to crawl back into the pond, it can. Because I'm all for saving the wildlife. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave the pondweed bits here, any leaves and things, I'm just going to get rid of. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to treat this pond this year in the spring. Get rid of the algae. But it's not a big job really, because I do the one at home. I've got some nice pond plants here that I got from the garden centre last year, and I brought them from home, brought some for home, and I thought, you know what, I'll bring a few up here. Brought them at the wrong time of the season, end of the flowering season, so it's going to be interesting to see what I've got. But the looks of it, a lot of it's quite spread. I don't even know where this duckweed's come from, because I haven't got duckweed in my pond at home. It just appeared like overnight, literally overnight. Get some of these big leaves out. You can go back up there. Oh, pointless using the net because I've not really used it. Just get down on my hands and knees and so you don't want to stir it up too much. So hopefully we've got some frogs hiding at the bottom of this. And move up that way. Might move to the other side actually. Ooh, nearly fell in. That would have been a funny part of the video. Move around here. Oh, there's my little peach dragon. Found him on the plot, so he's like the plot mascot now, and found this little thing on the plot, so he's a mascot for the pond. I've got another little pond pump at home, so I'll bring that up when the weather warms up a little bit. Get that one in ready. Ooh. Right, I'm going to leave that with that lot, just in case there's any little creatures that want to crawl back in. Get these twigs out. Originally I had a big stick in here as well, like across it, to stop the things could climb out. I have got a step. I know people get a bit concerned about that. There we go. You know, pondweed has gone a bit. I'm going to stick that over there. That'll do. Some birds can perch on that. Stick that back in. That'll do. I've stirred it up a bit. It looks a little bit better. Take some of these twigs from around the edge so they don't go in the summer. Let's have a tidy up. Do try to leave the pond a little bit wild, for obvious reasons. Things are springing up as they do in spring. I know it's not technically spring, but it feels like a spring day today. So that's looking a lot better. Quite happy with that now. Have a bit of a tidy up over here. Put some of the compost bags back in. Have a bit of tidy up. Store it in there. Make it look neat out the way. Keep your compost bags. You never know when you need them. Especially when you're going to fetch your horse manure. Just put them in there. Put that slab on top of that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to weed this bed a little bit in readiness for putting some cardboard down next week. Just need to bring the big car up or absolutely load the wheelbarrow up. But there's quite a few bits of weeds in here that need to get up. There's also some radishes in here that I grew for a friend at work. I supplied her a few batches last year, but these ones got ate by the piggy spiders, as they're known in our house, aka the wood lice. They got them. So let's get rid. These can all get up. Hold on. I'm gonna get these into the weed and get into the compost bin. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm hoping to dig this over next week. I'm ready to get some cardboard on it. More blackberries to do already. Oh, I've just got to get back on compost bin as well. I was going to do this week, but I walked past it, it's annoying me. Also, going to dig up a couple more parsnips. I think I've got 2. What I might do is leave this in a bucket outside the compost bin and deal with it next week. No, put it all back together. Such an like ever get rid of all these blackberries. So I started digging some of these out. The roots were massive, absolutely massive. I think it's going to yep, that one. Never ended. Ooh. Black hole. Cassette tape that. Do you want to get over there to the video? I can see it down there. Also, can see this lovely again. Get that one out. There we go. Right, let's get this parsnip out. Oh, that's a nice one. More parsnips and cheeks to cabbages. Great. Stick that over there. Get this blackberry out. I think I've got one more parsnip over here. Have a look. See if I've got one over there. Let's have a look. Oh, it's got a bit of canker on it. Take it home, need to wash. And see what it's in on there. If not, it'll put it back up, put the compost bin. Oh, that parsnip. Oh, it's up there as well. Have a look at this. Oh no, it's just a weed. Right, I'm going to get these Brussels up. They look past their best. There's not much left on them. They're looking a bit sorry for themselves. So I'm going to take them home and try and do some magic with them. I mean, there's a couple on there. They'll do for tomorrow's dinner. There's only 2 of us that eat them. Oh. Knock all the mud off. Yeah, there's a few Brussels in there that are savoureable. I'll cut the roots off, leave them up here, take some of the worst of the leaf off, and we'll have these for dinner tomorrow. If not for dinner, I'll stick them in the freezer. You can always freeze them. I forgot to say my goodbyes up the plot, so I thought I'd come home and give you a sneak look in the greenhouse. Thank you for watching. See you next week. I hope you can like and subscribe if you enjoy what you've seen. And here's to another week of growing.